200 miles per hour freight trains. Stock Car Racing Explained. NASCAR Cup Series. The next-gen car revolutionized NASCAR in 2022. 670 horsepower from naturally aspirated 358 cubic inch V8s. 3,200 pounds, 18-inch wheels, and independent rear suspension for the first time in NASCAR history. Cost per car totals to $400,000. Borrowed from IndyCar, the single center lock wheel system has caused catastrophic failures when improperly tightened. At Texas Motor Speedway in 2022, multiple wheels came off during races, sending cars into walls at 180 miles per hour. Pit crews had 30 years of muscle memory with 5 lug wheels, now replaced with a single nut, requiring precise 450 foot-pounds of torque. Win one race, make the playoffs. Then it's elimination brackets, where Jimmy Johnson could dominate 35 races but lose the championship because of one flat tire in the finale. In 2014, Ryan Newman finished second in the championship despite winning 0 races, while Jeff Gordon won 4 races but missed the final 4. At Daytona and Talladega, 40 cars run in freight trains at 200 miles per hour. The draft effect is so powerful that a single car loses 15 miles per hour immediately. Cars run 3 wide, with inches between them for 500 miles. One wrong move triggers the big one. Accidents involving 20-plus cars that can end championships in seconds. The cars use composite bodies over tube frame chassis, sequential transmissions, and sophisticated data systems that monitor everything from tire pressure to fuel consumption in real time. NASCAR Xfinity Series, 650 horsepower, 3,400 pounds, naturally aspirated V8s. These cars are NASCAR's AAA baseball, where future Cup stars learn racecraft and current Cup drivers stay sharp during off weekends. Drivers know they're one good season away from million-dollar Cup rides or one bad season away from selling insurance. This creates more aggressive racing than Cup Series, as drivers take risks veterans won't. The cars are slightly less powerful, but more nimble, creating spectacular side-by-side racing. Kyle Busch dominated with 102 wins before NASCAR limited Cup drivers to 5 races per season in 2017. The rule change opened opportunities for full-time Xfinity drivers, but reduced star power and TV ratings. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, 650 horsepower in 3,400-pound trucks with shorter wheelbases, create the best racing in the NASCAR family. The aerodynamics are less sensitive than cars, allowing sustained side-by-side racing that Cup Series can't match. Bristol and Knoxville dirt races transform NASCAR trucks into sprint cars. 36 trucks sliding sideways through turns at 100 miles per hour on dirt creates pure motorsport chaos. The Bristol Dirt Race produces more lead changes than most Cup Series races. The truck's tendency to get airborne has created spectacular crashes, but also launched careers of Cup champions like Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Christopher Bell. ARCA Menards Series. Steel-bodied cars using older Cup Series chassis with 650 horsepower engines. The competition ranges from 16-year-old phenoms to 60-year-old weekend warriors, creating 40 miles per hour speed differentials and unpredictable racing. ARCA Menards Series is the National Touring Series. ARCA East covers the eastern United States, and ARCA West handles the western region. All use similar cars, but different competition levels and budgets. RC Superspeedway races are particularly dangerous due to inexperienced drivers attempting 200 miles per hour pack racing. The series serves as a harsh reality check for aspiring NASCAR drivers while providing crucial development opportunities. NASCAR Well & Modified Tour. NASCAR's oldest division since 1947 features open-wheel modified stock cars that are completely different from other NASCAR series. 625 to 700 horsepower, from small block V8s and cars weighing just 2,610 pounds. These cars are 11 inches shorter and 23 inches wider than Cup cars, with exposed front wheels and suspension. The 107-inch wheelbase and tubular chassis create handling characteristics unlike any other NASCAR division. The series primarily races on short paved ovals in the northeastern United States, creating intense wheel-to-wheel racing where driver skill matters more than aerodynamics. Many modified drivers have successfully transitioned to Cup Series competition, NASCAR International Expansion. NASCAR Pinty Series is Canada's premier stock car series involving 650 horsepower cars on road courses and short ovals. The series faces challenges from Canada's short racing season, but maintains strong regional following and has produced NASCAR Cup Series drivers like Alex Tagliani and DJ Kennington. NASCAR Whelen Euro Series are NASCAR spec cars adapted for European road courses with 400 horsepower V8 engines. The series runs at Valencia, Brands Hatch, and Zolder, proving NASCAR-style racing works on road courses with reduced power and modified aerodynamics. NASCAR Mexico Series involves 350 cubic inch engines producing 400 horsepower, capable of exceeding 250 kilometers per hour. The 2024 season included the first official race in Panama and exhibition events at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, expanding NASCAR's reach across Latin America. South American stock car powerhouses. Stock Car Brasil is Brazil's premier motorsport series, features 550 horsepower silhouette cars that look like Toyota Corollas, but share nothing except headlight shapes. Tube frame chassis with V8 engines create spectacular racing on challenging circuits like Interlagos. Formula One veterans Rubens Barrichello, Felipe Massa, and Tony Kanaan compete regularly, bringing international credibility to Brazilian stock car racing. The series attracts massive crowds and television audiences across South America. The cars use sophisticated aerodynamics and sequential transmissions, creating competition that rivals international series while maintaining Brazil's passionate racing culture. Argentina's Turismo Carretera holds the Guinness World Record as the oldest active motorsport championship, running continuously since 1937. Originally open road racing across Argentina's countryside with stock cars racing hundreds of miles on public roads, Juan Manuel Fangio learned racecraft sliding Chevrolets through Argentine dirt roads before conquering Formula One. Modern TC cars use 380 horsepower V8 engines in tube frame chassis, maintaining the series' rough and tumble character. The series represents Argentine national pride, with passionate fans following their favorite drivers and manufacturers with religious devotion. The racing remains brutal and unforgiving, true to its origins. American late model stock car racing. The Cars Tour features late model stock cars producing 400 horsepower from GM 602 and CT 525 crate engines. The 2024 season includes 16 to 19 races from March to October, with highlights at North Wilkesboro Speedway and Orange County Speedway. These cars represent traditional American stock car racing. Steel bodies over tube frames, naturally aspirated V8s, and racing on short ovals, where driver skill and setup matter more than aerodynamics. The series provides crucial development opportunities for drivers seeking NASCAR advancement while maintaining the grassroots character that made stock car racing popular. World of Outlaws late model series involves dirt track monsters, over 800 horsepower from 400 to 430 cubic inch aluminum head engines in 2,350-pound purpose-built dirt cars. These are the most powerful stock cars in the world, creating spectacular racing on dirt ovals across America. The cars use sophisticated suspension systems designed specifically for dirt racing, with adjustable components that allow teams to adapt to changing track conditions throughout race events. World of Outlaws late models represent the pinnacle of dirt stock car racing, attracting the best drivers and teams while providing some of the most exciting racing in motorsport. From NASCAR's 200-mile-per-hour pack racing to Argentina's 87-year-old championship, from Brazil's F1 veteran battles to America's dirt track monsters, stock car racing delivers the most relatable and exciting motorsport on the planet. These aren't exotic prototypes. They're the cars that started in your driveway, evolved into purpose-built race machines with zero fear. The technology developed here, from NASCAR's safety innovations to late-model suspension systems, directly benefits the cars you drive every day. Stock car racing proves that the best motorsport happens when familiar shapes get extraordinary power, and the drivers who pilot them have everything to prove. Whether it's a Cup Series car at 200 miles per hour or a late model sliding sideways on dirt at 100 miles per hour, stock car racing represents pure American motorsport, powerful, loud, and absolutely spectacular. If you enjoyed these breakdowns, subscribe for more content. Let us know if we missed any in the comments. See you in the next video.